distinguished guests, dear colleagues, Assalamu alaikum. Honored to be here with you today, and I thank Her Highness Sheikha Mana bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum for this forum and great global platform concerned with women's rights and equal opportunities for all. There is no better place than the United Arab Emirates to bring together visionaries and innovators to discuss the future of our women and younger generation, challenges they're facing in modern world, and project a future we want to see. It is a great opportunity to share views with colleagues and friends on how to make the world a better place for all, women and men. The United Arab Emirates is a brilliant example of how fast progress can be and how to make it safe for the whole community without exclusions. We are here to learn from each other, inspire each other, learn how to empower women of our societies so they can contribute to the human civilization. I do believe Uzbek women have something to say to the world and add value to economic and social development of the human race. The Uzbek nation experienced a difficult history with many hardships, foreign conquerors, wars, famine, a totalitarian system, repression, and long years of economic instability. Whether we fought national liberation wars or strive for independence, women stood behind with full devotion, hard work, and endless love for their families. The history of Uzbekistan is also the history of our women, poets, diplomats, stateswomen, engineers, nurses, enlighteners, mothers and wives. Be it an oriental sophistication of art, rigor of science, women advanced in all of them, but stood behind. It is time to give them opportunity to strengthen their shoulders and show up all the best qualities and abilities without fear and limitations. Uzbekistan is working closely with the United Nations, OSCE, World Bank, Islamic Development Bank to foster changes in the spheres related to women's empowerment. And we assure you of our unwavering commitment to work further in this direction. International standards are gradually changing our social life, boosting gender issues, improving daily reality of our women. However, some of the cultural settings represent our women solely as mothers, daughters, and daughters-in-law. Yet, such settings do not match our higher goals. Within the last 2 years, Uzbekistan adopted several important laws on the protection of reproductive health, on guarantees of equal rights and opportunities for women and men, and on the protection of women from oppression and violence. As a result of the last parliamentary elections, the number of women in the parliament has doubled and reached 32% of the total amount of the deputies. We have 24 female medalists in international sports competition. We see women professionals sparkling in all spheres, and our aim is to create a safer environment for them so they can reveal their potential and develop as personalities. Considering perpetual social transformations the humanity is facing today, some prejudices and stereotypes may grow stronger and destroy the lives of those who are considered to be more vulnerable and sensitive to those changes: women and younger generations. Let's turn all the advantages of our achievements against those vices and for the benefit of a brighter future. Dubai Women Establishment demonstrates its full radiance in mobilizing innovators and wise leadership into huge gains for women. Uzbekistan shares the same values and is open to new partners and mentors. I well remember my grandmother, who supported her husband and family during Second World War, both financially and morally. I will always remember my mother's constant and inexhaustible support and love for my father and us children. Today we have achieved the progress we could have never imagined, but we are still facing considerable challenges, and women are at the forefront of these challenges, still suffering from lack of resources in households in rural areas, and struggling to balance between family duties and work in cities. Time demands from us to be good mothers, brilliant professionals, role models of our community, and strive hard for financial stability. Our mothers and grandmothers, who greatly contributed to the progress we have today, worked hard in all directions, but could have never imagined we could reach such progress in being treated equally. We owe a great deal to our mothers and grandmothers for the opportunities we have today, and carry the responsibility for multiplying and preserving these achievements. We owe to younger generations of girls who are striving for new horizons, fighting the stereotypes, and making changes in our everyday life. Uzbek women are capable of contributing to the global progress, and our aim is to create a ground for this. The most difficult work here is to convince women that they deserve the best. We have a long and hard way to go, but it's worth it. As when we empower women, we empower the nation, we empower the humanity. Thank you very much.